Hey, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whenever you're watching this video. Thank you for watching and joining the Friday pre-flight. That's right. Today, we get an opportunity once again to get together and talk about the things that we believe our favorite shows might be talking about this weekend. And there are an awful lot of things that they could talk about. There's some ridiculous stuff. There's some obvious stuff. But we'll kind of wade through it together to some extent and just kind of spend an hour and a half or so together today. So first and foremost, I want to say hi to each and every person that has shown up early. I appreciate those of you who are on time and are making their way through security and into the lounge while we wait for our flight, which again is about 90 minutes from now. Apollo Patriot, hail to you, my friend. Good to see you. I know you're looking forward to some Blue Twilight Women. You posted 8 videos. My goodness. Yeah, guys, you can check out Apollo Patriot's channel. Does some really cool stuff with Ghost Recon uniforms and basically recreates the uniforms of every country. I mean, it's pretty impressive. I think it's really, really cool. Looking forward to watching how Lauren Chen interacts with the cast of characters on FNT. I think she'll be fine. I think she's been there before, if I remember correctly. I think I've seen her on a couple of streams with folks, but she's amazing. Lauren Chen's a very, very bright woman, and I'm looking forward to it too. Trinoculus P, excellent special guest for today. Hey, Tina Bojan, again, thank you for being a member. I appreciate that. I appreciate you, and I appreciate all the support you give to the entire community. Thank you for being here today. Really appreciate that. Let's see. Houston felt like Chicago for a few days. Oh yeah, I'm sure Tina knows what everybody's gone through in Texas recently, and we can certainly talk about that. And who's to blame, if anybody, for that unfortunate circumstance and situation. Accidental tourist, good looking out. I see you. Are we going to get off the ground, Captain? I think I used all of the de-icing fluid on my car this morning. I think we're going to be fine. Fortunately, the climate that we're taking off from is a little bit warmer than most of the country, so much so that I was wearing short sleeves today when I was outside. So it's not terribly cold here, but so we should be fine. Looking forward to that. Good to see you again, Trinoculus P. As I said before, we've got the Mirasphere's Origins is here. Hey, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Can't wait to check out the book. If you ever get done with your editing process, I guess you're pretty involved in that right now, which I think is good. And thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate you, the Atlantean. I hope you're being safe out there on the road, taking care of each and every one of everybody's everything, which is part of the job that you do. I also appreciate the fact that you're going to start making some more content soon, or I'm going to start yelling at you. Anyway, thank you for the $10 super chat saying, "Hail Culture Casino. Looking forward to the weekend." Well, I think we all are. I think we're all looking forward to the weekend. What's going on, Philip Demick? It's good to see you, my friend. Look, it's Terry Rose. Hey, Terry, I hope things are going well for you, or always improving. That's all I can hope for everybody that in current year, in the last 2 current years, hope everything's going better than you'd hope. If not, I'll just hope harder. We'll have a greater sense of hope for each and every one of you. Is that Detroit Airport? No, I don't think so. It might be. There's a lot of flight footage that I have from my interests. I don't know. Good afternoon, Lord Thoth. It's good to see you. Hey, what's going on, Keely Chow? I've seen you around a lot of places lately. Thanks for joining us again today. I appreciate it. And supporting all the other channels. It's really cool. Kip Ellis, thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate the Doomacorn. Doom, to doom, doom, doom. That's right. I appreciate it. It's awesome. One of my favorite things. And it is a tradition that I like to give that to the FNT guys as the first thing that I send to them, which, again, will happen a little later today. After that, I might send a couple of super chats, but I'm going to do a lot of listening today because with Lauren Chen being on, there's going to be a lot of smart stuff. And I think they're going to talk about one of the subjects that we're going to talk about. I'm pretty sure about it. Hail, amigos. Well, hail to you, Man of War 665. It's good to see you. Riff Magos is here. He says, "Hail Culture Casino." Hail to you, Riff. I know that you have your Jedi Riffster channel going. I haven't had a chance to check in on that recently, so I'll bop over there and see if you're putting some stuff together. If you have, throw it in the chat. We've got some people rolling in the door now. I think Mead is coming to an end, or has recently ended, so maybe we'll get some more folks in here. Critizable the Cray says, "Hail, hey, what's going on with you, my friend? What's going on, Jaffo? Hey, buddy, appreciate you being here. Very, very much. It's pretty awesome. Let's see. We've got listening in, working on book. Good for you, sir. Keep working. Lord Vader says, "Hello, Culture. Are there any shows you are currently watching currently?" Almost none. I've forced myself to watch The Equalizer, which we can certainly talk about as part of today, because I think my last watch of that show, unless something changes so substantially that it blows me out of my seat, will be this Sunday. I only give shows 3 chances. You get 3 watches from me, and if you stink, you stink, and there isn't any saving you. So I'll give you a bad pilot. I'll even give you a bad second episode. But if you haven't hooked me by a third episode, you're not worth my time. I hope things are better in Houston because I'm currently on vacation here in my hometown of Huntsville, Alabama. Love that area. Love that area. Um, wow. Yeah, I hope it gets better there too. But I think you're going to be in short sleeves in a week. I think it's going to dry out and be warmer. I think it'll all have been a temporary crisis, much like most crises. El Pong Trace, what's up? Hi to you. Hi to you. What's going on? Wookie, hey, Cuddle. Steven is live. I'll be back. Okay, cool. Cool. Hey, I appreciate the inflow, the outflow. I love my man Steven. So, the man is a very busy human. I appreciate when he goes live. It's random. So, it's pretty cool. And Lorena Creole with a 99-cent super sticker. My guess is that's popcorn. And it is. Thank you for the popcorn. I hope you're enjoying it, Lorena. I'm sure you're working and lurking as usual. This lady works really hard, guys. Her channel's amazing. Excellent content. Phenomenal interviews. I think AFK Bard. Just so many people that you've been able to interview. I've just been amazing. Robert Meyer Burnett was one of the recent ones too. And I really appreciate your work. I love to promote you, and I love hanging out with you on Sundays. Cannot wait. Although I don't believe, because I've got a prior commitment, that I'm going to make it to this Florida stream. If I do, it'll be brief. But I do, like I said, I love hanging out over there. Hope you guys check out the Welcome to Florida on Sunday, because she does a great job, and she does an excellent job with pretty much everything she's on. I love her channel. And Steven does a great job over there too, Fat Steven Seagal. I hope people are managing the snow as well. Jaffo, yeah. And again, I appreciate your membership, and Lorena as well, Jake D, everybody out there who's a member. You guys are phenomenal. Mirror Spheres Origin. I really appreciate that support, Lord Thoth, and everyone else. You guys make a lot of things happen. I have now pretty much solidified the way my studio is going to be, with a couple of minor upgrades, like the to finish out the green wrap here and everything else, but that's only about $5. And it gives me an opportunity to kick into other channels. So you guys, we are a community that supports each other. So thank you very much for your membership, your super chats, your super stickers, everything. Makes a lot of opportunities for me to do other things for other people. I think that's great. Keely Chow, just like Ultron, I'm everywhere. Yeah. Man, James Spader voice was good there, but I think they didn't allow him as much emotional range as you would have expected from a vengeful AI, right? Oh, dude, I have a Lithuanian military member watching. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I think you mentioned that before. I think that's really cool. You haven't missed anything, Captain Robert April, other than me saying hi, Captain Robert April. Jake D, what is up, my friends? Thank you, friend. Thank you for the super sticker. I owe you a Discord. I will send it to you right after the stream. I meant to do that this week. I have not been paying much attention to Discord this week. I've been doing a lot of actual work for my actual job. So, but I'll get to you. The Atlantean, yay! Hey, you can yell at me all you like, Culture. Absolutely, just get on. I'm gonna get off your keister, get going. Hey, Roof Korean, thank you for being here. Appreciate you and your membership, and I'm looking forward to content from you, my friend. And I think it's great that you're participating in streams now. I think that's pretty awesome. What's up, Curtis? Good to see you again, my friend. And I'm glad we had a great exchange the other day. Thank you, appreciate it. If Mexican Iron Man is in the chat, let's roast a Doomicorn and wage War Eagle for him. Oh, yeah. War Eagle. Roll Tide. There you go. I got my Sunsworn book. Me too. I got that and the visual companion and everything else. God bless Comicsgate, in fact. Oh, here it is. Ba-boom. Pretty cool, huh? Freaking love it. Love this. The visual companion's awesome too. I'm very careful with my books and with my my comics. So, but I love it, guys. We have this amazing community, very talented artists. We're very blessed. It's really cool. Will Bear Dog be making an appearance? Most likely. Right now, he finally settled for a nap. But I imagine maybe in a half an hour, 45 minutes is usually when he wakes up, gets a little whiny. But I fed him, so he's fed, he's happy. So, um, who else showed up? We have lots of folks in the chat, guys. I appreciate that. The Shequalizer. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. Wouldn't be prudent. No, it isn't. We'll get to it. We can talk about that, definitely. Hey, Lasso of Truth. Good to see you. You did make it in the door as I'm saying hi to everybody for the first 12 minutes. It seems like every single time. And I appreciate all of you being out there. It's pretty awesome. 4.2 earthquake at 7:56 in the morning. Kansas was shaking. My goodness. That doesn't sound fun. I've been in California for many an earthquake, and yeah, they can change your perspective about everything. Yeah, I'm praying for you already, Keely Chow. Thank you very much. Yeah, there you go. Let's see. I didn't know that you have a Discord. Hashtag Culture Casino. I absolutely do. I really don't use it. You can invite me to yours. I'm very bad with Discord. I'm great with gaming on Discord. You can, in fact, tonight you can catch me at the after party over on Ord's Boards channel playing Mario Kart with people and saying, ridiculous things. I'm usually a little bit. I'm competitive when I play video games, so that's the one time you might catch me saying things. Foul language is more. It flows more freely during that. So, but just for fun, let's cover something ridiculous real quick out of the gate because I think it's worth mentioning. It's been mentioned before, and I'm not sure to what extent you guys were able to catch some of the stuff that was going on yesterday between This Week in Bologna Sausage over on Justin Proper's channel or over on Comics Division's channel afterwards. Boy, that stream was amazing last night, guys. I hope you caught that. And thank goodness Comics Division got power and everything back going on there. But it informed his prepping for disasters, and it should inform all of ours for disasters. We should be prepared. Prepared. Excuse me, prepared. That's right. Captain Robert Abel 4.2 will get your attention. Yeah. It usually shakes the bottles off the bar wall, and makes you surprised. That's for sure. Yeah, you can definitely pop in. I won't be doing the Mario Kart very much for very long tonight. I have a fairly busy Saturday, so but we'll see. And then Drew's birthday is Sunday, guys. The Supreme Heretic, so you can definitely drop into his live stream on his birthday for Sunday when he does that. When you're in between other awesome streams, like again, Welcome to Florida, amongst other stuff, and the gaming stream over on Wars channel on Sunday night's fantastic. Sunday Night Hangs. It's really a lot of fun. The guys over there are finishing up a post-apocalyptic video game based in Sweden. Kind of interesting. Beesman, what's going on? Hail to you, my friend. Yeah. And we do have great mortals in this community. So, sorry, like I said, the first story we're going to talk about is this one, which is who forgot to invite Chun-Li to Mortal Kombat. This is in Jezebel. Now, Jezebel, you would think, these are the people that try to promote the fake game girls, saying that they're not fake game girls. I mean, if you compare and contrast the kind of things that they put together, I clipped this about 2 hours after it got published, which gave them enough time, and they got enough backlash that they corrected the mistake that they made in this article. But we'll go through it really, really quickly and go from there. Now, Shannon Malero wrote this article, and it says this: cinema is back, baby, in a big way. Forget the auteur films of award season, and where two people stand at the edge of a cliff somewhere in Great Britain pining for each other, but never finding a way to make their relationship work. There is a new Mortal Kombat hitting HBO Max, and life is effing good. Well, it is a great trailer if you have a chance to check it out. The Red Band trailer is the best one to look at, so check that out. But here's the problem. We get to this question. But being the astute film critic that I am, I immediately clocked a glaring error in the film. Did you know? Where in all the realms is Chun-Li? Oops. This person is a astute film critic. It says so here. They actually say it in the article. Guess what? Update, 4:38 p.m. Jezebel has discovered the answer to our question about Chun-Li's erasure, and it is that Chun-Li is not part of the Mortal Kombat Megaverse. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. So they threw a Street Fighter character in there. It's easy to do, maybe. I mean, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, slightly different modeling techniques with backgrounds, right? More of a physical representation, photorealistic 2D fighter versus a pixelated fighter like Street Fighter Alpha or whatnot. Anyway, just ridiculous. Lost my mind. Lost my mind. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, caught that on comics. Yeah, comics division was really, really, really wonderful. And let's see. Did someone say Supreme Heretic? Sorry, I'll see myself out. Yeah, Supreme Heretic. That's right. No, it's going to be his birthday on Sunday. So, guys, wish him a happy birthday on Sunday, please. It's good dude. Good dude. Good writer for an editor for Bounding into Comics. They did a great live stream the other day. That's lightly attended. We need to get more people checking that out, too. Let's see. We've got. I was surprised to see the 7-1 in Fukushima. It's the one month shy of the 10-year anniversary. Yeah, I'm sick and tired of earthquakes, but you can't do much about them, guys. Just like you can't do much about climate or any number of other things. Humans don't have the power of the gods. We'd like to. We'd like to change things, and we can influence some weather stuff by creating enough heat or cold in one area, one region. You can use silver nitrate to seed clouds to create rain and things like that. But at the same time, you can't play God. You can try. You can try. And absolutely, it was a fatality. This article was completely dumb. I could not believe it when I saw it. And when it came across my timeline, I'm like, are you kidding me? This is a hokey schmoke. Yeah, I cannot wait for Top Gun. Top Gun's going to be amazing, I think. I really do. Yep. And Street Fighter and MK are different worlds. I think the guys will touch on this tonight. It'll be pretty funny. Yep, I was so confused by this, but I never played Street Fighter. Yeah, and that's okay. I mean, like I said, I mean, it's a fighting game. I mean, and it takes people that are really invested in it. Actual geek girls that are really geeks and nerds to catch on to this, like Lorena Creel, who's representative of the comic book geek nerd awesomeness. So yeah, she oopsed it. Yeah, Chun-Li's finisher would be a killer thigh press, popping the enemies. That would be freaking cool. Oh, what's really funny is on the Gaming Lounge, we caught this article, I think, early on, too. And we saw a model that does a great cosplay as Chun-Li, one of my favorite characters. What's going on, Kai? Good to see you, my friend. Jezebel wouldn't know the difference between Chun-Li and Chum-Li from Pawn Stars. Yes, you're absolutely right. Chum-Li. Yeah, game urinalism. That's the right name. Game urinalism has really come a long way. Well, nobody is really journalisming anymore. If you listen to what Ben Shapiro says, or if you don't like Ben Shapiro, you can use that to your heart's delight, because it's also been used by Newsboy with the beanie and the quartering. So Tim says it a lot. So, but anyway, RNC from the NYC, thank you, my friend, for being here and for your super chats and super stickers and all of your efforts at hanging out on the channel. I appreciate you being here. Hail to the chat. Hope it is warm and safe. My heart to all in Texas and elsewhere. Absolutely. And that's the one thing. You're going to have freaky weather events from time to time wherever you are. I've been involved in what was supposed to be a 100-year flood and a 1,000-year flood. There's not much you can do about it. Again, as humans, can't play God. You can think you've considered each and every outcome, but you may not have. And it's fair to criticize if there was an actual failing of something that could have been foreseen easily. But in the extreme circumstances, I think it's really hard to place blame. But overall, we should have been updating infrastructure in our entire country for a very long time, as we've done so with the privatized efforts of like internet and things like that. We need to do that more as a country, and fortify our infrastructure. We have an amazing infrastructure compared to every other country in the world. We just need to refortify it. So, Lasso of Truth for a $2 super chat. Thank you very much, Lasso of Truth. I appreciate that. I hope everything is going well for you now that things have maybe stabilized. I hope. I really do hope that. Um, let's see. What's up, M. Dastardly? Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for being a member. And I think I'm waiting on video number 2 still, my friend. Are you going to keep going with those? Because I thought that was pretty brilliant. Dinosaur farts. Something, my brother. What's going on? Drew's birthday's Sunday, guys. Check out his, well, actually, technically it's Monday, but his birthday stream's Sunday. So make sure you check him out on Sunday. Yeah. Climates always change. They absolutely do. Agent May needs to be in the next Marvel vs. Capcom. Oh, that would be cool. Man, that would be cool. Marvel vs. Capcom. I like that. CC, I never played Street Fighter. Me spits coffee out. What? Oh, no. I played Street Fighter. I played hours of Street Fighter. No. I lived in arcades, guys. I'm old enough to have actually experienced these games when they came out, in their beautiful giant, CRT-ness, I actually own a Tutankhamun machine and some other stuff that's in the garage. So, yeah. Chumley. Or Tennessee Tuxedo. They corrected it at the end and said, we found out. Oh, no, absolutely. Yeah, I read that part, Biggles. Yeah, they're just nuts. Will Ken and Ryu be in the MK movie? No. Hadouken! I love that. Freaking rad. Chun-Li. Isn't the bad guy from Bloodsport? I don't remember. It sounds like it's plausible, but it was also the Chun-Li was also the character in Street Fighter 2. But technically speaking, the fact that we still have polar ice caps means we're still in an ice age. Well, I don't want to argue about any of that. I will say this, that in the 70s, towards the end of the 70s, they were telling us that we were headed into the next ice age. It was Time Magazine, Life Magazine, several other places. Climates always change. Grin Akuma says, Hail CC, hope all is well. Everything is amazing. I did some work outside today, which I actually finished up. So I'm pretty excited. Yeah, I like working outside in the sunshine. Feels good. Fresh air. Good stuff. These things take time. Absolutely, my friend. Keep working on it. Low spec Linux laptop. Good to see you, my friend. Frozen wind turbines make no sense. They simply buy electricity from another source. Yeah, and there's some rumors that the power per kilowatt hour was exorbitantly priced all of a sudden, which is ridiculous because that's not the way power industry works. The grids kind of self-balance, and purchasing on the fly energy is usually not a problem, especially when you have states that are adjacent or very close to adjacent that have nuclear facilities that can be kicked up and running. It is odd that the cold water side of a nuclear reactor in Texas was frozen, which I find odd, but we'll see. Scared me for a moment there, Culture. Oh, no. I'm a video game aficionado, kids. I mean, I used to play Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, and NBA Jam like crazy. And oh my gosh, Roboball. I cannot remember it. Cyberball. Cyberball was one of my favorite games. It was a robot-based football game. I loved to play that for hours. You get a good partner, you could dominate the machine. People just come up and challenge you. Those were the days. Arcades were great. You made friends by kicking their butt. It was so good. I remember spending rolls of quarters in the local arcade as a kid. Yeah, me too. Culture has only played hours of Street Fighter, not days, weeks. Oh, you know what? Kai, you know that's not true. I won't dress you down. For me, MK has always been the fighter franchise. You know what? I loved it because of the fatalities, man. Especially flawless victory. In fact, I think... Here we go.
Fatality. Flawless victory.
There you are. We should reinstitute massive instructor programs to one, upgrade the U.S. and to employ the unemployed. Yeah, actually, that was part of what happened. There was a giant make-work effort to employ people in the United States during a period of time when we fleshed out that infrastructure. It was a way to rebuild an economy, not by handing people out checks that are supposed to last them through July. But again, not a political channel, guys. I'm just saying. I think that's kind of crazy. Oh no, you're good, Biggles. You're fine. There's no bad here. Oh yeah, Missile Command with the trackball. Yeah, yeah, it was freaking rad. Love that. Yeah, I played Defender for hours too. My dad in the basement has a Defender machine, so it's freaking rad. Yeah, and dude. My stepdad's basement's freaking great. You got VR down there, everything you want. It's freaking fantastic. Not bad for a 70-something-year-old dude, too. Let me tell you. Random person. I never watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Me spits out water. What? Yeah, no kidding. It's like, what? You haven't seen Buffy? You kidding me? Okay. Bolo. Bloodsport was Chong Li. Thank you very much, Drew. Knew you'd know that. Okay, you were telling a joke. That's fine. Shannon Malero has a master's degree from a video game school. Yeah, okay. Really? Doing what? She an artist? That's crazy. I'll have to look that up. I believe you, but that's crazy. Thanks, Cavatanio Che. Good to see you. Rajesh Taylor is here. What's going on? I remember Leonard Nimoy being used in a scare video about global cooling. Wow, I will go spelunking for that, Rajesh. Thank you for that, my friend. Ken Jack Ben is here. He says pumpkins for everyone. Pumpkins for you, my friend. Yeah, NBA Jam was so great. What an amazing game. Aluvrian, good to see you. Hail. I'm trying to get my mom's new tablet set up. Didn't mean to be late. You're fine. We only covered one article so far. We've got some other stuff to talk about. So, but yeah, I appreciate that. This is a true statement. CC was around when Pac-Man was, and that's true. That's very true. Used to ride my bike to the arcade to play Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man. Miss Pac-Man, I think, was a better game, in my opinion. I enjoyed that more. I loved Donkey Kong originally. All those levels, they were great. I even enjoyed Paperboy, as limited as that game was. It was an interesting idea, to say the least. But we have sorry, I'm typing. We have a lot of folks that, as you can see, I'm looking up the unfortunate loss of Rush Limbaugh, which is something I'd like to talk about. The media went out of their way to be mean to him. You had people on the left, verified people with check marks, blue and white, both, on Twitter and on other platforms, Instagram, Facebook, saying absolutely hateful and mean things. It really bothered me. And not because, again, I agreed with Rush a whole lot, although early in my life I listened to him consistently on the radio. But it's odd. Politically, we can disagree with a lot of people in their politics and the things that they do, the things that they've done. I mean, and the things that they've said. It happens. We've got entire presidents, in our history that, you can just go, wow, that was a ridiculous statement at that time. And it's even more ridiculous now. But we lost Ruth Bader Ginsburg less than a year ago. And many, many people spoke with her very, very reverently, despite the fact that they agreed with her. So you had a lot of people on both sides of the aisle coming out and saying good things. The other side of the coin is not reflected. And that concerns me. It really does. It speaks to something I don't think. I don't think anybody's prepared to deal with at this point in time. That not just the mainstream media, but anybody that's affiliated or attached to corporate folks, anything like that, they're so myopic. They think so small, and they can't allow for any diversity of opinion, because when people point out that they're wrong and give a reasoned argument, facts, statistics, science in some cases, I think that creates an even worse disparity and division in the populace. I think I'm bothered. So I don't know if any of the rest of you are, but that absolutely bothers me. It was something I wanted to mention during the course of the stream, and I imagine with Lauren Chen being on the stream tonight with Friday Night Tights, that's going to get brought up. I don't see how you can't. It points to a divide in our culture, our entertainment, our pop culture. I mean, you're talking about a person, and I've said this before on some other streams. This person essentially recreated the talk show format. Talk radio format was pretty much him. You had two pioneers, one on the shock jock side with Howard Stern, and you had Rush Limbaugh. And they created political radio. So much so, he was so successful, so powerful, so good at it, that they tried to bring entire networks together to try to combat him. Just this one person. Air America, complete trash. With just consistently caught lying and everything else, misrepresenting information. I have difficulty. You can believe something that isn't correct. I mean, that's up to you. Your belief system is fine. But I had a real difficulty with how he was treated in his demise. I mean, I think Gary put it the best. When you watch a family member, and I'm paraphrasing him because I'm going to insert myself a little bit here too. When you watch a family member dying of cancer, especially lung cancer, or anything that's associated with your respiratory process, it's terrible. That's not something you want to watch. You lose a close family member. I mean, it's just not something that you see, right? And yet here we are. We're in a weird world, guys, and I don't like it. I'm going to turn it back. We're going to turn it around. Wow, I didn't mean to get that that sad, that dour, that down. I didn't bring the stream down, guys. I apologize. Again, it's not a political stream. It's just, I think that because of the power that he wielded at one point in time and for many, many years, I think he deserves the respect that he has for what he was able to do. So, because it was super bum. And again, I mean, like I said, I wasn't listening to him with any consistency. I hadn't listened to him in probably a few years. But what a weird place. What a weird place. Man, you guys are still, I'm sorry. I'm scrolling through everybody talking about the video game stuff. So I apologize. This is an absolutely true statement. Rush saved Dan Marotta. He did. He brought back a format. He just by his presence recreated the sports talk format essentially. Even though he didn't really talk sports, although he did talk sports during his show, if you remember early on, especially football. Loved football. But I mean, I was listening back in 89, 90, somewhere in there, right at the beginning of it all. And that's because I was, working multiple jobs, putting myself through, some school and stuff like that, and starting my life with the boss and everything else. So that's going back a long ways, kids. Really is. Yeah, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. And yeah, I don't know. Here's the thing: is it this? I don't think so. Because I know people on the left. I talked to them. Some of the people here are on the left, and I love that. Again, I don't fall in either category. I think you guys know that, and so it bothers me. It bothers me that there's a group of people that seem to be considered influential that tear things down the way that they do. And like I said, people doing stuff, to disparage him right after he dies is garbage. But hey, they did the same thing to Sean Connery, just in a different way, Yeah, I wanted to say, you know what? I loved Pong. I loved Atari Pong. I actually have a Pong, like the original Pong game, because before Atari, you had Pong. So it was that's all it did. You plugged it into your TV, you played Pong. That was back in the day where you needed two clips and a jack to plug your thing in to your TV back then. It was insane. Anyway, pretty nuts. Kate, what's going on, Kate? Oh, Kate's on the Sunday show this week, guys. So check out Kate. Check out Amber. Check out Moira Kitty, and if Lorena, if it works better for Lorena to be on this Sunday, Lorena, I hope. If not, I thought I'd put her on the following Sunday, but if she's available, I'll take Lorena anytime I can get. There's going to be a lot of female representation on the Sunday Culture Review this week. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Yep, politicians had to create the fairness doctrine. Well, politicians is a strong word. We know who was creating that. They didn't like the idea that he had such influence. He was speaking to the people directly. He was kind of, doing what we do now in this format, right? It's the opportunity to talk to somebody directly. Tim Pool, Ben Shapiro, Joe Rogan. It's the same concept. It was really, really, really brilliant. Yeah, I can't really talk to any of this. I really don't want to do anything political on this channel, Ken Jack Ben, but you know that I will do it over on Wes's or whatever else. So Rush did save AM radio, like I mentioned before, and I think I highlighted that one before. I've been watching Rush since I was a kid, says Lorena Creel. So sad about losing him. I didn't like our RBG, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Did I say RGB? Anyway, sorry. But didn't trash her like a lot of folks did. Rush on Twitter. No. Here's the thing. I mean, if you can make an intellectual argument, that's a legal argument at the Supreme Court level, and you are best friends with somebody who is directly counter to you, like she was with Scalia, they were fast friends. She said some really nice things about Scalia. And even back then, people were trashing Scalia when he passed away. It just bothers me. Low spec laptop says, low spec Linux laptop. I got to remember that middle word. The media giants are so out of touch with their customers. Absolutely. Firing Gina made her #1 most popular actor. Yeah, she was sitting at #2. That last little push of firing her pushed her up to #1. So you did exactly the opposite thing you were trying to do, and it only increased her popularity and her influence. I don't think these people get it. And if you want to live in a populist world like that, you're going to have, icons from both sides of things. Right now, those icons maybe don't share your ideology. So you just go out and cancel them. Pretty weak. Technically, they didn't renew her contract. I'm going to keep saying that before so people actually hear it. She wasn't fired per se. They just didn't renew her contract. And they coerced her agency into dropping her, which is extra garbage, in my opinion. But it is what it is. Yes, Ken Jack Ben, when you watch someone pass away from cancer's crap. It's one of the worst things you can watch another human being go through. It's painful. It's terrible. You don't want it in your life. So, get screened for the things that are most likely to kill you. If you have a history of anything in your family, get screened. Go do it. I don't care if we're in the midst of a global crisis, and they want to stick stuff in your arm. Go and get checked. If you've been putting it off because the last year has been impossible to get into the doctor, go to the doctor. Just get it done. You save yourself an awful lot of pain and suffering if you do, or you can. Yeah. You don't need to show. You don't need to agree with everything that someone says to have humanity and appreciate everyone on a human level. No, you're 100% right. To have humanity and appreciate somebody on a human level, that's basic. That should be easy. And again, it's why I try to refrain from calling somebody directly names. I can talk. I try to, but even I slip up sometimes. I just don't like ad hominem attacks. I don't like them. So, Aluvriani Makara says some people are just vile. I didn't see eye to eye with Rush on most things, but the nastiness toward him was uncalled for. Well, absolutely. And he said some stuff I really have I really had a problem with. I mean, it's one of the reasons I obviously stopped listening to him consistently. But he said enough things that were accurate, correct, especially when it comes to engaging China. We've got problems, guys, when it comes to China. And we went back to ignoring China now, which is the worst possible thing that we could be doing, and accepting the fact that they do what they do with human trafficking, slavery, whatever words you want to put there. those are morally reprehensible things. And they should cast a pall on anything that we do with them. And they really should be a factor in how business is conducted. But people want to continue on with the norms. Well, guess what? We have different cultural norms and you're trying to change them. And that's all I'm going to say politically. Sorry about that. I didn't know that this fight served black pills. Flight served. I'm not blackpilling anybody, am I? I don't think so. Showing compassion for people that, Robert, I don't think I'm doing that. Showing compassion for people that have died that you disagree with is a basic part of being a human being. Yes. The loss of even one of us seems to be a big deal right now for people, unless they disagree with them. Doesn't jive. Yeah, I'm very sorry about that too. It bothers me. Yeah, we lost Snurdly. Yeah. Yeah, it would hurt a whole heck of a lot more than it does, I believe. Oh, there you are. Yeah, there is a lot that can be mitigated by faith for sure. It doesn't make it any easier. I don't think. Comforting, maybe. I think about my sister all the time, and that was a sudden event. Hey. Oh, yeah, Louvrian Amakara. I'm an alt-right classical liberal. I don't recognize the world anymore. Neither do I, but that's okay. Galaga all day long. Well, thank you for checking that out, Josh. Night's End is a really cool channel, guys. You should check it out. A guy talking to a camera, speaking from the heart on everything that he does. So very cool. Good to see you here, man. Yeah, exactly. That's what Pong was. It was a box with 2 dials plugged into TV. You'd be sitting there next to somebody. Yeah, I think I still have that up at the cabin. I think so. Jake D, I agree with you 100%. He says at CultureCasino, YouTube streams are the new talk radio. 100%. I'm engaging with each and every one of you. We're having a conversation, and while it's not real time as I'd like it to be, because I'm real slow with the chat, but this is the best form of engagement we can get. We've all been in the midst of this global crisis. Notice how I keep saying it that way. But we've all been in the midst of this, and right now, we're engaged. We've been able to engage with each other. You have a sense of community. You're like, hey, I'm not going mad. I'm not going mad. There are people who agree with me. I'm not insane. This is all good stuff, right? Yeah. Yeah, I see this too. And again, I'm not on either. I'm not politically aligned on the left or the right. I'm just not. I haven't been for a long time. In fact, I would venture to say I got less on one side than the other. It's insanity, guys. It's insanity. CC dislikes RGB. Component is better. Well, actually, I'm more of a 4K guy. I like HDMI or DisplayPort, but anyway, I know I think I accidentally did say RGB. My best friend and I disagree on a lot of stuff. We disagree on the things all the time. Yeah, absolutely. You're supposed to. I don't agree with Kai on anything. No, I mean, I'm just kidding. I don't agree with a lot of people on stuff. It's okay. We can disagree. I think we're going to be fine. Yeah, Atari was an amazing system. I love that. Someone mentioned it was a publicity stunt to get her ratings up. Who? What? I'm lost. Is that in reference to Gina? She went from fan friendly and then became the bad girl of cinema. Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, maybe. But I don't think it's a publicity stunt. Again, her contract wasn't renewed. She was a pretty decent part of the Rangers show that they announced at the Investor Day. I don't think that show's going to do quite as well now if they make it. It does, yeah. Great lifestyle changes. Yeah, absolutely. It does. It really does. I mean, I'm going back to, now that I've had a year of being trapped in and have put myself in a position to not go hungry for an extended period of time if we go back to having food shortages and things like that, like they're having in Texas right now. That I can get off carbs again, reduce my sugar content, do fewer things that are going to alter my cells to create the opportunity for cancer. There's a lot of stuff that goes along with it. Absolutely. 24 hours for her to be on another show. No way, they said. Actually, pretty easy to negotiate that deal, especially if you have a representative that's out of the way. If there's no longer an agent, you go directly to the person you talk about it. Although I imagine she secured representation in the form of an entertainment lawyer. You have to consider she comes from a family of a pretty bright and athletic people, and she's been dealing with contracts her entire life. Since she started fighting in MMA. Hard to say. We'll see. Yeah, you avoid standard of care in order to benefit. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah. Black jelly beans. Ooh, a little bit of licorice, huh? Guy, the black pill is girthy. Might get lodged in your throat and cause you to choke. You guys. RC. Awesome. This is cool. I have a mantra that we should never speak ill of the dead or the dying. We should only strive to be better from them, from them, or at least learn from them. Absolutely, my friend. That's wise thinking. I love that. It's good thought. Ma'am Dassery black pill. Is that like a red pill that rolled behind the couch and then you found it later? I hope not. Hey, Larry, good to see you, my friend. I hope you're going to be checking out Mary's Saturday stream shenanigans. That should be a lot of fun. Man, Saturdays are just a hoot and a half, and it's hard to split your attention now. There's so many great shows on simultaneously. It's really awesome. And you have the amazing stuff that happens with Rogue Entertainment Crew. We have so many creative people. We really do. We're so blessed. Supreme Heretic. I guess I'm alt right, dude. Don't let somebody else define you. Don't Twitter or not. That's all right. Kai MFS asks, "How am I supposed to swallow that?" Good news. It's a suppository, Kai. So you're set. That's what M. Dasserly says, anyway. Oh, bye, Lasso of Truth. It's good to see you, love. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Sorry you're leaving. Did you put your Pong on easy and the others on hard? No. I never moved that dial. Whatever it was set at, it stayed at. So if somebody wanted to play hard mode, I would play them on hard mode. I didn't care. Yeah. My goodness, this is overly generous, my friend. Riff Magos with $50 Australian. Thank you, sir. You didn't need to do that. Here's a small contribution. You're a good man, Culture Casino, and always supportive of our small upcoming channels. Well, I love you guys. I was a small upcoming channel. Part of today's stream, and I was going to wait till we got to the first hour to do the last half hour, but I am now celebrating 1 year on YouTube. As of 3 days ago, was the first video that I released. I think it was February 16th of 2020. And so for 1 year, I've been making content on the platform. My channel has grown by leaps and bounds through many fortunate events. You guys out there have appreciated what I do, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And so by always reaching out to others and contributing to their success, you can only make yourself more successful. I believe that my whole life. I've been taught that my whole life. You work hard. You do well by others. Life can be positive. You can make what you want of it. So I thank each and every one of you for my success. You guys made me successful as much as I did myself. So thank you all. We've got people out there that have had channels for 5 and 6 years that are criminally undersubbed, and my goal is to grow this community of voices, just like everybody else before us. Think about the fact that the old school people, that's what they do too. Gary Nerdrotic, Jeremy at Geeks and Gamers, even the quartering. But think about it. All of these larger channels bringing us up. Midnight's Edge After Dark. Tom and his crew help out so many small channels. It's unbelievable. I feel like they will give you their shirts off their back. Even Mecha Random, she just celebrated a birthday. How amazing was that stream, right? It was incredible. We have all of these great voices. So yeah, of course I want to help you guys. I got help. We should all do that. We should all help each other. We get more voices than if they knock down one voice. There's one ready to take over. There's one ready to go. You know, we've had channels that have millions of subscribers, right? Dave Cullen. Bye. Really rough place. Really rough place. Pong sit down table was huge everywhere. Oh, absolutely. I remember playing that. You could be bowling alleys, especially pizza places. Absolutely. Lots and lots of those things for sure. The greatest console ever was the Atari 2600. I think that's probably true. Think about it. Without it, there would not be any PS4s, no Xboxes in people's homes right now. Yeah, let alone Nintendos. I mean, essentially, Nintendo came out of the arcade movement. Think about that. You know, really did. Good to see you, Mets. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming, Biggles. I want to do your video someday. So if you ever get that footage put together, I'll be happy to do it. At Culture Casino, I'm mad, hence my moniker of the craze. So that's good. Yep, I love getting into this again. It's amazing, and I'm so grateful. Yeah, I am too. Modern day conservatism is better described as classic liberalism. That might be also possible. It's hard to say. I'm not going to dive into the political scale of any of those things, but I will. I'll say that seems probable. A lot of the ideas that happened in the late 60s, early 70s that are being touted now or came out of that period of time from what would have been described as the left at the moment. I'm in the same boat with you. I'm libertarian at heart. I don't want to infringe on anyone's lives, me either. And as long as people don't infringe on my freedom of thought and speech, I'm fine. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, again, it is what it is. I still play Degeneration, I think is what that was supposed to be. Swing your red dot across the screen and smash the evil green squares. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Hey, look at that. Sporkin News. What's up, Scotty? This is another amazing person that I get to hang out every week and has promoted me and done nothing but kind things for me that I can't say enough good things about. What a great guy. Sporkin News Podcast. Scott. Dude, did you get your computer yet? Thank you for the hot dog, by the way. The $1.49 super sticker here. I hope you got your computer. You were lacking. Let's see, what else do we have? Da-da-da-da-da. I'm down to roaches, but would normally bring enough for the entire class. Awesome. Oh, somebody was looking for snacks. Is that what that was? Yep. Admiral Doom's rules of life will always live on. I've noticed that Admiral Doom's posting things still. So somebody else is in control of the account. I think that's just a great spirit to carry on, especially with all the rules. I had my routine neurology appointment yesterday, and I was told I was the best patient of the day. That's what people should strive for with their health. Absolutely. Absolutely. Man, this is rough. The healthcare home wants their money, whether you have to wait for their paperwork to be done. A loan was necessary. And then, oh my God, the receivership sold her house for a third of the value. Medical care shouldn't bankrupt you. It really shouldn't. The costs of medical care have very little to do with the actual medical or care at this point in time. Administration is just bloated. Opportunities for lawsuits are too prevalent. Tort reform when it comes to healthcare should have been in place long, long ago. And while we can't decide what the value is of X type of life or X kind of loss of limb or loss of use or any of those other things easily, there should have been some scale established to keep us in a position where doctors weren't paying the fees they do to insurance, essentially to keep from being sued for malpractice and things like that. I mean, those still should be remedies available, but at the same time, there has to be a way to mitigate the cost. There just has to be. Yeah, Rift does the rule. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Terry. I know. And thank you for this, guys. I appreciate that. Supreme Heretic just cleared 500 subs today. Awesome, dude. I really like those. They're doing those music video reactions. I hope we can get better on the sound. I think it'll be great. CC, did you know about the spreading coof when you started here on YouTube last year? Yes. Yeah, I talked about it. Consider this. I learned how to live stream from an amazing creator named Teresa Martin, also known as Miss Martin Muses. You guys should check her out. She gave me the opportunity to utilize my voice. I had access to information because of something that my youngest brother does for a living. And so I had some access to some tools. I still do. And those tools showed kind of what was happening globally. And it was surprising to me that, we weren't reacting the way that we should have, especially early on, when suggestions were made to close international travel through the air and on any form of vehicular traffic across our borders, whatever. When that showed up, it was baffling to me that there was a resistance to that because it didn't make sense. So, but it is what it is. Let's see. I'm not sure what that was in response to, but what's up, Storyman Jack? Good to see you, my friend. You're growing. I saw your channel's growing, which is awesome. Storyman Jack puts together some great stories. He works really, really hard. He does 1 or 2 stories a week, I think, right now. Or he tries to get to that point. And as he's found, working a full-time job and working extra hard creates opportunities very rarely for you to get your YouTube stuff put together. So I admire what he does. You guys should check it out. It'd be awesome. Yeah, Mecha Random's birthday was awesome. It was so much fun. If you didn't catch that stream, I think it's still up somewhere. You should check it out. Although I've found, pulling down live streams is a smart thing to do. So you guys will start to find that those are starting to get unlisted on this channel and moving over to the live channel. So if you don't know, the 6-minute daily that I did this morning, that goes up at 6 p.m. tonight over on the live channel. And tomorrow morning, this will get turned to unlisted. So, or excuse me, not this, the 6-minute daily will go to unlisted. I just do that because it helps with the algorithm. I've found that leaving your live streams up forever are detrimental. I've been told that for a while. I experimented around with it. I've increased channel growth because I have cut live streams down. So I just like to share all that stuff. Yeah, Mecha was awesome. Oh yeah, get Riff on the dump on Wednesday. Riff, if you would be awake, that'd be pretty awesome. The Humpty Dump is a lot of fun. Really is. Let's see. This group of Toxics fan is one of the most helpful and supportive groups I've encountered. It's amazing what we can do. Look at what okay. So this is a part of conversation. Gina's going to come up again, guys. That's the other subject we were going to talk about today. And we already kind of led into it before. But Gina Carano is going to come up again because she's got an interview coming out on Sunday on the Daily Wire. They recorded the interview day before yesterday. And that interview is going to be there. And what happened to her is going to be revealed, I'm certain. There will be questions asked. She's already made some statements. I think they were carefully crafted in what was going on. But hey, our group is incredibly supportive. And so feeding into this, Gina had a charity that she really believed in. Drunk did something that he always does. He takes on another charitable endeavor and created a fundraiser. Now, he just done an amazing and remarkable fundraiser for St. Jude with Star Wars Theory and a whole bunch of other voices that you all know. But he turns right around, creates this opportunity for this charity hour and to fight human trafficking. One of the things I'm passionate about, right? One of the things that just disgusts me. It's one of the reasons that I started the news channel. And today I was supposed to try to get a video up on the news channel, but life got in the way. So hopefully tomorrow, the very first video for the Culture Casino news channel, which is now live, although there's nothing on it, that goes live tomorrow. And hopefully I can work on one of the stories that that feeds into that endeavor, because I think it's criminal that we do business with and benefit from any form of human trafficking. I think that's a problem. And we have whole countries, guys, whole countries, and you never hear about them. Never hear about it. Over 160 countries in the world. It's disgusting. But this group is by far, as Aluvrian Imakara says, is helpful, honest, forthright. We will fight with you. We'll argue with you. But in the end, if you want to remain friends, we will do that. I don't like to burn bridges. It's just not my way. I don't think it's anybody's way. I don't think it should be anybody's way. Storyman Jack for $1.49. Good to see you, my friend. Man, look at you guys are all rolling in here. I appreciate it. I know other streams are live right now, including Steven. I'm going to punch him in the teeth. No, I'm just kidding. It's my friend. Let's see. Storyman Jack sends a super sticker. It's a Doomicorn, so I will have to say Doom, 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 doom. There you go. I'm not going to do that in the high voice ever again because I got clipped. It was not cool. All right. Thanks for that very much. I appreciate that, Storyman Jack. Let's see. Cavatanio Che. Not joking. There is an animated video from TikTok account. Surgical animation. Huh. I'm not sure what that's in reference to, but I'm interested in that. Yeah. Seriously, CC, your channel is great. Well, thank you, Accidental Tourist. I started watching your Sunday review last March, and now I follow all your panelists and colleagues. Absolutely. Thank you so much. They absolutely deserve it. I appreciate everybody I have on. I've got more voices that I'm trying to bring out. I was privileged last night with Lorena and some others on Justin's stream on This Week in Bologna Sausage. See how I say that? Twibs, whatever you want to call it. To hang out with somebody called Saggy Melons, who's also a Twitch streamer. Very creative, very thoughtful, smart, ranty person, right? Just great. Insight, funny, sense of humor. I mean, I meet people constantly. This platform is amazing. You can have an amazingly positive experience here. But thank you for your support, Accidental Tourist, and the fact that you're supporting everybody else. And I'm glad you accidentally found your way to all of those people. So that's pretty cool. Here we go. If you're looking for some Western horror inspiration, you should check out Hunt Showdown on Steam. Oh, absolutely. Maybe get Fat Steam it and Ords on it, multiplayer style. Oh, that would be awesome. I'd love to do that. That's the kind of stuff. And again, that's the story I'm writing. So essentially an Old West, well, not nearly as old, but an older Western concept where there might be some things that evolved in a modern way. But for the most part, it's a sheriff in an outlying town. And there's dark horror about. So it's kind of cool. Going to be a lot of fun. Sci-fi horror, dark sci-fi horror, whatever you want to call it. Be really cool. Oh, they're still burning. Okay, those. You know what? It'll come out of it today, dude, because it means they've been doing it for 2 or 3 days. Usually they won't do more than 72 hours, but usually it's 48. So they'll probably pull it off the bench today and start boxing it up for you, buddy. Atlantean, Atari existed and helped the game crash, so they may have started it all, but Nintendo saved it in the 80s. Oh, absolutely, dude. The NES, the SNES, and the 64. Yeah. Man, I still have my 64. I still pull that out and play those games. I still love Wave Race. I still love Super Mario World. The original Mario Kart, right? And there's stuff like that. Let's see what we've got. All right. See you later, my friend. Take care of your mama. I appreciate you. Let's see. The Time Prophet popped his cherry on Steven's stream. Did he really? Fantastic. That's awesome. Cuckoo. Yeah, that's great news. Okay, well, then I don't mind that Steven stole my time. What a jerk face. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. There is more than likely a political answer to why someone would be against travel restrictions in the middle of a pandemic. Oh, I'm sure. But I think it would have served everybody in the entire planet if we just said, you know what, we're going to stop international air travel and we're going to lock down borders for X until this gets under control. And then you're only dealing with a small handful of people that get infected. Right? You know, when you identify them, you do some limited contact tracing. You know, you'll have the occasional flare up here and there, but I think it could have been better managed and with a lot less resources. And we could have dedicated a lot more money and effort towards, you know, fighting it in the future. Thank you for the super sticker, my friend, Mr. Tickle Trunk. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I love the Shiba Inu Fart Hearts. It's one of my favorite super stickers, so thank you for that. Yeah, $43,000 for $43,000 for anti-trafficking. And thank you for this, Terry Rose. I appreciate it. I appreciate that you think I must see YouTube. I have so many people that I watch that I appreciate. So Friday Night Tights in particular. And again, they're going to be talking about Gina all over again. They're going to talk about the Jezebel article for sure. They're going to talk about the Limbaugh thing. They're going to talk about this stuff. They're going to talk about some of the films that are on the horizon. They may, I don't know if they've gathered in some of the articles or some of the comments that have been made around the film Eternals, but that's an interesting conversation. You have, you still have weird stuff happening around video games. I'm not sure if they'll bring Miranda's butt into the conversation this time around. But there's something to be said for other games that are going to be experiencing the same treatment. The censoring of manga, stuff like that. It's crazy. Thank you for dropping the love, my friend. Idea for drunk show. Casual chats with Gina. He would pick something to talk about, and then they would do like a 15 to 60 minute show with her where they chat. It'd be amazing. It would be. I think he would be such a great show host because it's effortless for him, He lets people talk. He does what Wes Moody does the same thing. Wes will get a person started and they'll just talk forever. I mean, he's a Joe Rogan type. I know that a lot of people don't understand when I say that, but he's our version of Joe. He's his best version of himself, but you know what I mean. He should be far more popular. Very good for you, my friend Keely Chow. Operation Underground Railroad Hour. Yep. Good for you, my friend. Saggy Melons is Snow Dub's Tuck and Roll show. That's right. Yeah, co-host, I think. Yeah. Amazing. Super talented. A lot of fun. You sent me the automation of Hokey Smoke. Okay, I'll have to check it out. I'm not putting it up on the stream. I'll check it out for sure. Jin Wong, what's going on, my friend? Buenos dias, señores y señoras. Buenos dias. Good day to you, my friend. Yeah, I still have the classics. Commodore 64. Dude, I still have that. I still have the VIC-20 tape drive. I still have the floppy disk drive. Remember I had to plug those in with a weird serial connection? Yeah, still have that stuff. Some of the stuff's crazy. The VIC-20, I parted with. I did never get it back running, I don't think. Anyway, it is what it is. Nintendo had games in the 1880s, card decks, 1880s. Yeah, amazing, huh? Amazing. Spider-Man, the movie game for PlayStation 2, pretty awesome game. I remember playing that. I have a PS3 in the big truck. Yeah, so sometimes I'll fire that up if I'm sitting waiting for something in the big truck, or when I used to go camping in the big truck. I'd fire that up on one of the screens in the back seats and play. Steven really is the Oscar to your Felix. That's very true. Very true. Although I'm not sure I want to be Felix Unger, but okay. It's all right. I think it would be I think it would be pretty cool to get a bit more overlap between us and the horror fandom. Oh, it's actually, I look, you have Shore on Twitter. She's a good follow. There's several good follows in that community. I love those people. And Mr. H is already doing it. You're 100% right. I think Mr. H is like that, to be honest, how he covers a lot of stuff from the genre films and horror too. No, absolutely. Well, and think about everything he's put together. He's on film number 3 he's working on now. Freaking awesome. That's the direction I want to go. Not necessarily here on the channel, although I will put the first film up on the channel. But when I actually make it, I think I want to get into that side of things. I think I want to do production for maybe even a web series. I'm going to have a couple more talks with Ian, the Mega Geek, also known as creator of Rebecca Gold, which the Rebecca Gold channel is something you should check out. But I think that's the direction I might want to go. I think I could do it. It's not that hard. FNT invites it does erections tonight, especially, right, with Lauren Chen for some. I bet. Yeah. I'm looking forward to all the new original content, like your script. Yeah, we have lost Star Wars. Yeah, Star Wars, Star Trek, Doctor Who. God dang, Doctor Who's toast, guys. Davies came out in an article. This is definitely going to get covered on the show. I wish I'd pulled up the article. This definitely going to get covered tonight. The fact that essentially the BBC is toast. I mean, they're in such financial straits. They have to cut back so much. Why they haven't already is a serious problem. And I don't think Doctor Who's coming back. I think it's going to take another 16, 19 year hiatus, or until at least somebody gets their head out of their booty over there. Have to see. Frustrating. But anyway, sorry. Yeah. So, yeah, new original content's the thing that we need. We're going to lose Marvel. We're already losing it, just so you know. Lord of the Rings, yes, we're going to lose that. Yeah, they're going to lose the plot. They're going to lose the fan base. It's the same thing all over again. They keep doing that. Well, we're going to teach you by tearing up your crap. No, you're vindictive jerk faces for tearing up our crap. Right. Man, I had to self-edit a lot there. Yeah, Wheel of Time. Yeah, I know. We do need our own stuff, but we can make it. That's the other thing. There's opportunities left and right. And Daily Wire's out to prove that. I mean, they already made a film, Run, Fight, Hide, or Run, Hide, Fight, or whatnot, that I'm going to take the opportunity to check out. I'm going to look at it. I'm going to be really interested in what Gina does. I think it's going to be pretty dynamic. So that'll be great. Yeah, Eternals is a garbage scow. Yes, burning in a pyre. Yeah, definitely. You guys have no idea. Gonna be bad. Dude, ColecoVision was awesome. Oh, and Intellivision. You guys remember Intellivision? Those were goofy controllers. They looked like phones, right? And they had the dial on the bottom, like the thumb dial, right? And then the things on it was like, wow, these are crazy. And side buttons. I mean, there's a zillion buttons on those controllers. It was really cool. Yeah, no. No, Sen X. Why Sen X? No. No. None of my friends that have of any kind of Latin heritage, Latino heritage, would ever put an X in their thing. They laugh at it. It's insane. Yes, low spec Linux laptop. My friend, you were 100% right. Vote with your wallet. Support indie developers 100%. Instead of AAA idiots. Absolutely. If you like classic Fallout, then Atom RPG is great. Really? Gonna have to check it out. Check it out. What's up, Nina? It's good to see you. I love how our shows are one after another. Yeah, they are. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. It's a lot of fun. It's pretty brilliant. It's good seeing you, kid. And I love you too. I loved hanging out over on John's for a little bit. It's been a while since I got to hang out on Infinite Talks. I'd love to be on with you guys again sometime. Maybe on a Fantastic Four. CultureCasino, what do you think of the trailer for Invincible? I haven't seen it yet. I'm sorry. I'm so behind on consuming some of that stuff. It's ridiculous. Mortal Kombat trailer was amazing. I cannot wait for Smoke. That film is going to be so CGI heavy, but quality. It looked like quality CGI, really well done stuff. That was amazing. I had a VIC-20 with a tape drive before a C64 with disc. Yep, the tape drive was amazing. But like I said, I mean, I was programming in BASIC. I learned Cobalt, Fortran. I've learned a lot of languages nobody uses anymore. I learned how to use ProDOS on the Apple side and program over there. I learned an awful lot back then. Yeah, you definitely want to get the movie on Blu-ray when it comes out, when it's available. Is it available? I don't think it's available yet. Atari 2600 was the last console I had. You know what? You can do it a lot with a PC. And I've rediscovered PC gaming, and I like to give Mark the Sidebar over on Geeks and Gamers a hard time about that, because I always say, well, you have to use a mouse and keyboard. He's always like, you can use a controller. I know that. I have a controller right here. But it's just one of those things. So I love to tease him. Yeah, on the British side, British show Mum, they said don't pay the BBC for their signal. Absolutely not. And here's the thing. It's going to they're going to continue to not be able to collect the license fee from more and more people. People don't want to be lectured to anymore. They don't want their culture, their history, the things that they love, the things that they're attached to be destroyed any longer. And they are fighting back, like low spec Linux Linux laptop said, they're voting with their wallets. I'm running away. I'm running away from these things as fast as I possibly can. And to save Doctor Who, they'd have to completely invalidate the Jodie seasons 100%. They would. The last 10 tapes of the Doctor, something. They have to do something. Look, if they pulled a new heart on it, I still think you could fix so much stuff. I mean, you could if Luke Skywalker wakes up next to his wife, whatever incarnation of that would be, right, and says, "I had a terrible dream." That would immediately solve a lot of the problems that they have when they tried to, force in the garbage that they did with the 3 sequel trilogy films. You can fix it. Yep, run, hide, fight. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Yeah, thank you, Ken Jack Ben. I will be checking that out. Yeah, Marvel is gone already. They've been gone. They've been gone for a while. Yeah, and you're about to see the MCU full force. There's no doubt about it. Grin Akuma, that's absolutely true. Vindictive is the perfect way to describe this ruinous mentality. Yes, it is. I think so. I think they are. Yeah. Let's see, what do we got? If the Daily Wire, I were to do a Xeno Warrior, you have to get the rights. I don't think anybody's gonna do that. We'd have to see. Yeah, don't give Disney money for WandaVision. No, I'm not. I haven't watched the last 2 episodes, guys. I'm done. Done. Yeah, just in Edgar Wright to direct Stephen King's The Running Man at Paramount Pictures and Simon Kinberg genre films producing. Oh, wow. Hmm. Theme Park Casual. Intellivision was our first console. Loved it. Yeah. Thanks for being here, M. Dastardly. I hope everything goes well with you. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you, man. I hope you make more content. Can't wait to see it. Intellivisions were pretty cool. I liked ColecoVision too. So, yeah, I was saying. Yeah, Intellivision boxing was the best. Absolutely. My dad bought me a Commodore VIC-20 in 1981 because the Shat was hawking them on ABC. Well, hey, you gotta love the Shat. He did a good job. Shatner is a great pitch man. He really is. Look at a Priceline thing. Instead of taking money mostly, I mean, he did take a little bit of money, but instead he took stock in Priceline. Friggin' genius. Genius. Yeah. The old man bought it for himself, and I took it over. Yeah. 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 My bio dad bought so many consoles for the boys. And dude, he loved playing them, especially baseball. The boxing game on in television, he just absolutely loved. Don't let him on Fantastic Four. What are you talking about, Kai? Jerk face. At CultureCasino, come on my celebration stream on Saturday. Of course I will be there. What do you mean come on there? I plan on it. I'm gonna be there. No, I think it would be criminal for me not to be there. Don't let Kai on there. So, but anyway, I'm just kidding. Oh, Comcast is offline? Had to switch to LTE. We'll have to check router in the garage. Bummer. That sucks. I prefer controllers to mouse and keyboard. Yeah. I mean, back in the day when I used to play WoW, I mean, and by the way, I was back when there were only 6 servers on original vanilla WoW. Yeah, mouse and keyboard was okay, but I felt limited, so I bought various forms of game pads. Right, I think I had an N. It was an N something or another game pad from Nostromo, and that changed my game astronomically. I got way better, way better. COBOL was a trip trying to locate the missing period. I know, it was nightmare. You don't need a mouse and keyboard. You really should just check. Oh, wait, you should check out I made a Panther XL vid. Oh, shoot. Okay, writing down. I got you, brother. I'm going to check it out. All right. Intellivision offered something really ahead of its time. Absolutely. Yeah, they really did. There was some cool stuff. Yeah. Really, really cool. Bobby Ewing shower scene. If you have a TV without paying your license fee, the BBC will hunt you down with their special tracking vans. Yeah, I don't think so. I think they say that. I don't think it's possible. I don't think they know what they're doing. And here's the thing: you say, "Yeah, I don't consume your stuff." I don't. Hang on a second. I need to grab Bear Dog for the last few minutes of the stream because he's having a fit. So just a second. Right here, buddy. Come on. Come on. Everybody wanted to see you anyway. Everybody wanted to see you anyway. Goodness. All right, bud. Where are you going to be? All right. You're going to be over here on this side. Everybody can see you, okay? Okay. Seem good? All right. Okay, guys. We're back. Let's see if... they can't see you. See? You're below the desk. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Yeah, anyway. All right. So, yeah. So, here we go. Yeah, they haven't been able to leave well enough alone for a long time. What's going on, Steve? Good to see you, my friend. I hope you are well. I'm doing very well. I had a great time outside today. It was a lot of fun. So, let's see. I actually have that commercial. That's fantastic. I need to check that out. If that's really on your channel, I got to do it for sure. Culture's bio dad as opposed to his robo dad. Well, I had a bio dad and a stepdad, and I love my dads. My dads are the best. Good people. I was a very lucky young man. Lots of positive male leadership in my life. I'm not paying for Disney Plus. I really enjoy watching all the old 90s Marvel stuff. Recently rewatched The Silver Surfer, the animated series. It was excellent. Well, that's cool. I love that. It was not bad. Yeah, Bear Dog. He is pretty cute. I love him a lot. Would you look at the camera? All they see is the black. There you go. They'd see the white nose. He does look like a little bear, doesn't he? Little Bear Dog. Finally, something cute on the screen, for sure. No doubt about it. He is adorable. Yeah, Bear Dog, puppy. Yeah, he's a cute kid. I love him a lot. He needs to go for a walk. So this is part of the thing. He has food. He has a nap. He's like, I want to go for a walk, Dad. So say hi to everybody. Yeah. Him's cute. Him is cute. Yeah. There we go. All right. What else do we got here? I'm so freaking pumped right now for Infinite Hope. I think I drank way too much coffee. All right. Well, I like your hopeful streams, Nina. I think it's a brilliant idea. You do a great job. You really do. Yeah. I don't think he's attacking much. He attacks the food bowl still. He really does. Yeah. Don't you? Yeah. It's going to be awesome. And yeah. He's just, he really just wants to go for his walk, guys. So, let's see. Oh yeah. First time seeing him. Yeah, he's amazing. He's mama's boy though. The boss is you like the boss better, huh? Yeah. All right. That's cool. He's a lot of fun every once in a while. So yeah, he's just a little black rain cloud. Absolutely. He's so cute. Yeah. Hair grooming by both is fantastic. Yeah, absolutely. I'm watching old stuff now too. Just watched the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie trilogy. Oh wow, fantastic! From the '90s, so good. It's crazy how good the animatronics still look. Absolutely, which I like practical effects a lot. There are reasons for that. Someday I'm going to share with everybody all those reasons because there are many why I prefer that. I think it's way better. So, yeah, Bear Dog, no F's given. Absolutely. That's for sure. That's like Joe Mazzoli's pup. Yeah. Really, I know. I love that. Dark Side Mondays are so great. Hey, Nina, what time are we doing your stream? In different time zones, so people know that when your celebration is, because they really should check it out. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. So be sure to throw that up there. Do we have any wrenches in here right now? Oh, Nina, you're a wrench. Nina, promote your own thing. You're a wrench, kid. All right. Let's see what else. Here we are. I love practical effects and the sets. No, absolutely. That's what makes the difference between great films and marginal films or good films is the time they put into the practical side of things. You can do a lot of stuff with CGI, but it's not a game changer. It doesn't solve everything. Stephanie, thank you for becoming a member. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it. All of the support you guys give me. You guys are the best. Got to get our member stream together here. I was hoping to do that on Saturday. It's not going to work, but we'll get it done next week. I want to get it done for sure. So, Kai, you're a wrench too, jerkface. I just filtered my coffee. I just filtered my coffee. That's so awesome. All right. Well, guys, I'm going to shut it down. We didn't get to talk about everything that I wanted to. He's obviously ready for his walk, and just like the boss, he kind of rules my life, and that's okay. I don't mind. He's a good kid. Let's see. Jurassic Park had the perfect blend of CGI and exactly. Those dinosaurs in the original film were practical effects. I mean, there's stuff you're seeing on the screen that's just amazing. And to see it on the big screen 25 years later is incredible. Absolutely. It was truly amazing, guys. It really was. There's a lot to do with that. Guys, check this out. Celebration stream on Saturday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think that's 4:30 on the West Coast, Pacific Standard Time. Check it out. It's going to be a lot of fun. Going to be a lot of people filter through there. Plus, John Talks will be there. So, and he's pretty funny. Good job. So, I imagine Stig will slide by. That'd be great. Low spec laptop. I got to do the Panther XL project again with all the new components instead of junk. Well, hey, I think it'd be great. I'm going to check that out for sure, man. I got the video written down here, so I will get to it. So I always write all that down. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate all of you. It wasn't really the show that I had planned. It wasn't really the way it flowed that I wanted to, but you know what? I'd rather engage with you sometimes for sure. But I think at least the 3 or 4 things that we did talk about are going to end up being part of the conversation tonight. Not only on FNT, but also over on Doomcock's Friday Night Frolics. You're also going to find it throughout the weekend, as well as some more ridiculous stuff that's going on even right now that we didn't get to, because there's plenty to talk about, guys. And hopefully you can join us on Sunday for the Sunday Culture Review, where we will have a lot of estrogen on the panel. So I'm looking forward to that. Again, thank you all so very, very much. You guys, you make the streams better than I could possibly hope for. Be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. Be sure to check out Nina's celebration stream on Saturday. And until next time, bye.
Be seated at this time. We're landing in about 1 minute. Thank you.
Do head over to Nina's stream. The Infinite Hope is in 15 minutes, guys. So check it out.